So all right, welcome to phase one, Felix. Like we said in our previous chat recently, where you said you being the clay and I being the potter, we are going to do all of that. So, but before we actually jump into our live one-on-one Google Meet to actually mold the actual ads together, I need to give you the blueprint, so you don't have to rack your brain around trying to remember the technical camera physics we used to build this UGC ads. So what I just want to tell you that right now in 2026, brands do not just want basic phone videos. They want UGC actors that look incredibly real. They look like videos shot on Hollywood grade cameras, but with authenticity of a real customer. So to command 50k to 100k to 500k for an advert you want to create for a client, you cannot just have our actors face change. They keep changing from one shot to the other, or the product to keep changing from one shot to the other. The text on the product or the images on the product keep morphing, and then you can't actually read whatever is on the product. We can have that happen. In every shot that we create, we want them to remain the same, consistent across everything. So today we master the absolute anchor. That's what I call them, the absolute anchor to lock your assets in completely. We're going to lock all of this in completely. Right now, what we are going to do is I'm going to move straight into using what we call GPT Image 2 or Nano Banana. GPT Image 2 can be accessed via ChatGPT. I know you should know ChatGPT. That's one of the popular one. And then we also have Gemini, owned by Google, or Google Flow, also still owned by Google. So you can actually access Nano Banana 2 or Nano Banana 2 Pro within Gemini or Flow. So I'll be showing you all of that very soon. So Felix, I want you to just watch closely before we generate the actual ads. One thing we need to know, or we need to build, is our source code. And by saying source code, I'm talking about the character reference sheet or the product reference sheet. We cannot just expect the AI, that's our AI video or image generator, to guess what our actors look from, like the side, or from the right side, or from the left side, or from the rear view, that's the back. So if you are trying to create an advert to make everything consistent, the image of the character, the image of the product, we need everything to be locked in. We command the image generator to create a 360-degree character reference sheet. I have a prompt that I have actually crafted down, which I'm still going to share with you, a zip file where you have access to. You can actually use it for any of your product you want to build also, because I'll be giving you an assignment that you can actually go through. So what I'll do is I'll send it to you. You can actually get that. Need to change one or two things. Of course, you need to change. So my own product might be different for what you want to create, or my own UGC actor I'm using might be different from your own. So you need to tweak that. If you want to use a female or whatever you want to use, or a male, so you have to tweak that in the zip file. But I'll share you the prompt also that I use. So look at the screen. So this character prompt that I have on screen right now, it says a photorealistic multi-angle character reference sheet of a 30-year-old Nigerian male UGC actor. So the image must display exactly 4 distinct panel views. And by saying 4 distinct panel view, the full front facing, side profile turnaround, rear view, and the macro close-up of his face. That's for us to be able to see and know what it actually looks like very well up close. So, and we generate our first image that way. So I'll be taking all of this prompt now. I'll feed them into image generator, either GPT Image 2 or Nano Banana 2. So once I feed that into an image generator, they will come up with the actual image that we want for our UGC actor, or our UGC, like the product that we want to create. Remember, we said we want our product to remain consistent across all scene. Our character also, being the UGC actor, to be consistent across all scene. So if you are generating the AI image generator or the video generator, even if they move left or right, turn their head, go up and down, it knows what they look like. That is why we need to generate a 360 degree, what I mean by all the angles of our character, and also for the product also, to keep it consistent and keep it locked in. So that is why we are doing this, and it is very, very important. Very, very important. Understand? So I have the prompt already. I'm just going to paste that, copy it now, take it to image generator like I said earlier. So we move to the next phase where we have to see where we need to use our UGC master prompt. So I like I said earlier, I will drop all this prompt for you to be able to see, and then you'll be able to access that. You can copy, paste, and then tweak whatever you want to tweak inside to fit your own story or your own product or your own kind of narrative. So that is what I'll be doing now. So according to this, you can see what we will giving is this master prompt, which is always give this to your Gemini or your ChatGPT or Cloud, anyone you want to use. So I'll be taking this to Gemini, asking it to act as an airline commercial director. So you write a highly technical AI video prompt sequence for a cinematic 12-second UGC. It doesn't matter. It can depend on how long you want that particular clip, because for now we have our AI. I think the maximum they can do for now that is 15 seconds, like on a stretch for a clip. So, but you can actually bring it down anywhere you want. You can prompt for 12 seconds, 10 seconds, 8 seconds. It depends. So, but for now, I just put it in this being 12 seconds UGC video ad. Break the video down into four sequential shots, 3 seconds per shot. Focus entirely on precise visual camera movement, crisp sound effect, and embedded dialogue. So if you look at the prompt again, the master prompt again, there are some details that you see there. Like I said here, I said break the video down into 4 sequential shots. 4 sequential shot is you having a different shot. It can be in a particular setting, a particular scene, but you want the camera to move. Let me say we have let me an example where we have the character right now, the UGC actor, holding this particular product in his hand, and then he's trying to advertise it, and then the camera comes to his face. He's talking about the product, and then you see the camera switch to the hand now holding that product. That's another shot, and then you switch back to the left side of the character holding this particular product again, still talking about this product, trying to advertise it. That's another shot again, and then the camera moves up and then showing the character now from overhead shot. The character now look as if he's below, and then the camera is up. That's another shot again. So that's just what we mean by this. But as you keep doing this, you get familiar with all of these terminologies that we are trying to I'm trying to say here. So you give this, it gives you three shots, 3 seconds shots. The reason we are going for 3 seconds is we don't want to get our audience or whoever is watching the ads get them bored by just keeping you can see some videos where you see the camera is just there, the actor, whoever is talking in the camera is just talking and then facing the camera, nothing is moving. They're just talking and talking and talking. Sometimes you get bored, but when you see the camera move to the other side, move to another angle, move to the left side, take all of those shots, now it's making you the audience, it's keeping you glued. You don't get bored. What he's saying, you try to see when he's talking about a product, and then you see the camera shot now going straight to the product, up close, showing a close-up of this particular product. It gives you, oh, this is what he's trying to talk about. Oh, I can see the details now. I can see the product more. So, and then you switch back to the character and then to something else again. So all of that's what we prompted to give you 4 shots, 3 seconds each, so you won't get bored. So we have 4 shots, 3 seconds each per shot, so you won't get bored. Don't worry, you get familiar with all of this stuff. So focus entirely on precise visual camera movement, crisp sound effects, and embedded dialogue. So everything now you can do what you can do, what you can move your camera, you can ask your character to talk, to speak whatever you want to speak in a particular prompt, in a particular clip. So your camera can move and switch angles, switch shots. Your character can jump, you can move, you can write, you can shout, you can scream, you can say whatever you want to say. So everything you can do it in this particular prompt using VO3. You can use Seedance, whatever video generator you want to use right now, you can do. So once we get all of this stuff now, and then it generates the technical prompt that we need to shoot this particular clip, and then we copy this particular one. Once we copy it, we take it to whichever video generator, and that's when we go to the next phase, which is using our video generator to generate this. We can use Seedance 2.0 is one of the best right now. We can use VO3 as also be one of the best for a very long time now. They are also good. There are others you can use Grok or whatever. So you can use this video generator. They are the heavy hitters right now. They can give you a absolutely cinematic commercial art that we actually want, that can actually sell. So being that we already have our anchor being the character reference sheet of the character and also for the product. So once we have that, and then we have the prompt for the master prompt, which we need this clip to move, the sequential flow of this shot. Since we have all of that down, we just take that into this video generator, and then we paste the prompt plus our base image. So the AI just gave us all this master level 4-shot script. Now all we need to do is just bring all of this together. We open our motion engine, which is our Seedance, our view, and the likes there. So first we upload our 2 source code, which is the character reference sheet and also the image reference sheet. So we upload them as reference, and they already have the 360 angle of all of these 2 images, which is the character reference sheet again and also the product. They already have all of that. So the image, the video generator now won't mistake them for another character. It knows this is the character I'm talking about. It knows how it looks like. Even if it turns head, you know what it still look like. From back view, from the side view, front view, and the rest. So you know what the product also still look like. So once we have all of this and the product 360 sheet as our image reference, the engine, they scan them, they map the face out, map the product face out, what the label looks like, the text on the product from every angle. It locks them in. So then we just paste. What we do is we then now paste shot 1 from our remember from Gemini or ChatGPT that you use to generate your prompt. Once you paste them, you copy them, you take them straight into the prompt box, and then you command the camera movement. We already have that also because he already gave us the prompt. So you just paste all of that plus your image, and then you hit generate, and then you just wait and let it generate. That is what you're going to do. So once it generates, you see the output. Just watch what I'm doing on the screen. I'm actually using VO3, accessing it through Flows. I will drop all this link for you so you can access this on Flow. So once you come into this interface, just look at whatever I'm doing on the screen. So just follow the same thing I do on the screen. How to upload your picture here. You click on the upload and get here. When you get here, you see, because you're using you want to generate your UGC and you want UGC, you want to advertise it on TikTok, on Instagram, you choose 9:16 ratio. You can see the 9:16 ratio. So once you pick that, then you click on the Omni Flash that you want to use to generate, because right here you can see above they have the image and then the video, but that's the video that I want to generate right now. We already pasted our prompt. Once you get all of that locked in, then you just click on the generate button. So we have to wait for it to generate. As you can see above the screen now, you can see it's generating there. So we just need to wait for it to generate. You can see right now it's generating, so we give it a time to generate. Already generate, and you can see how clean this clip is. You can actually use this. Look at the texture, look at the lighting. So the product also is legible. You can see the text on the bottles, you can see everything. They are all legible. Nothing is morphing around. So this is premium UGC asset, ready for a global brand. You can use this. Once you keep getting good at this, you come up with your storyline, come up with your product, come up everything, and then you generate it just the way I've done it. Just keep practicing. So I'll be giving you, as you can see now, we have all of this locked down. You have your video as I have given to you right now. This is something you can keep. The video you can keep safe. You can rewind it, you can pause it, you can play it over again, you can study it anytime you like. So I'll be giving you a mission, like an assignment, before we actually still jump on our one-on-one Google call. So number one is, I will send this assignment to you also, so you can actually practice that. Number one is, you build your source code, which I mean, you generate your 360-degree
You think your skin has peaked?
character
Watch
anchor
this. Liquid velvet.
and your
Pure precision.
360-degree
Zero shine.
product
Just a
anchor.
raw,
That's
finish.
reference, your character reference sheet and your product reference sheet 360-degree, just like you see me do. So I've done that already. So using your image generator, I mean using your
Liquid velvet. Pure
GPT
precision.
image 2 or Nano Banana 2 or
Just a
Pro.
raw,
So
matte finish.
you use that.
Upgrade your routine. Link below.
The second assignment is, you drop the result, send those two anchor images directly into my WhatsApp. So once you've done that, you send it to me. I will review your character and your product consistency. So, and then I will not talk about some other things that you are lacking, and then try and fix that up in our next class. So with all of this right now, you have everything it takes to start building your UGC. You can start building this digital empire you want to build for a global brand. You start selling out there. So I personally will be holding your hand as we go along with all of this. So whether it is live or whether I'm not live, I'm actually here. I said it earlier. If you hit any roadblock, whatever bottleneck you're facing, just come to me, and I will help you fix all of this. We can go through it together. You share it. Oh, this prompt is actually giving me an headache, so I can just help you fix all of that, and then for you to keep getting better. That is why you paid for this class, and that's what I'm here to do, to help you get better. This is our first class, so I'll looking out for what you can create, and we'll see how we can build on that.
Think your skin has peaked? Watch this. Liquid velvet. Pure precision. Zero shine. Just a raw, matte finish. Upgrade your routine. Link below.